Whether you need a baby camera, a pet camera, or just your overall security cam, the Nooie 360 might be perfect for you. Just check it out. What's going on, guys? Tony Hannity's here with Lazy Tech TV, and this is the Nooie 360 camera. And when I say 360, I literally mean 360. This can go all the way around, swivel, it can look up, it can look down. It's pretty phenomenal. And in fact, it has motion tracking, so it'll track somebody in the shot anywhere that they go, within frame, of course. Now, for our purposes here at the studios, we've relegated it to a hidden security camera, if you will, and let's talk about it, shall we? So first off, the construction of the camera. It's a heavy camera, like not too heavy, but it's not cheap plastic, it's not lightweight. It feels extremely robust. It plugs in via USB. The USB cable it comes with is quite short. I had to get an extension cable, and if you do decide to mount this onto the ceiling or somewhere high up, you're probably gonna have to get an extension cable as well, but just your standard USB 3.0 would be fine. And this is a Wi-Fi camera, so you would connect it to your Wi-Fi network, control it with your iPhone, your Android, what have you. I don't believe there's a Windows app yet, maybe. As far as controlling the camera, it's very similar to other Wi-Fi cameras that you've probably seen or even used yourself in the past. As mentioned before, it has motion tracking and it can also detect sound. And you can store all of the video footage either locally with a micro SD card or in the cloud with a paid subscription. Plus, it does have 1080p video recording. It will do infrared. And if you want to communicate with somebody that is in frame, let's say you're on vacation and kids aren't doing what they're supposed to do, it does have a two-way radio. So that sounds great, right? That sounds like what we would expect out of a perfect 360 camera for less than $100. Where does it fall off? Well, first off, you're definitely gonna want to pay for the subscription or get a really large micro SD card, because if you get a notification saying, hey, somebody is in movement area and there's not supposed to be any kind of motion detection happening at all, when you launch the app, you won't be able to see anything. Like it won't show you what just happened. It'll only show you a live view. And so if that perpetrator or whatever has already fled, that does you no good. And I'd say the biggest red flag for this product is not the product itself, but more the app itself. In my opinion, it's not extremely intuitive. There were a number of times where I wasn't quite sure what a checkbox did or didn't do, and I couldn't find a certain setting, and where I did find it, it made sense, but it also it was a little confusing. So for the average person, I could see them opening up the app and being completely lost. Like, for example, if you're watching the live view and you want to turn the camera, all you have to do is just touch the screen and turn the camera. I mean, again, it makes sense, but there's nothing on the screen to tell you that that's a gesture that you can do. Nevertheless, for $50 or less, depending on where you can find it, especially with the affiliate link that we have listed down below for Amazon, it's a really good camera. I would like them to improve the software for the application on iOS at least. I don't know if it's parity on Android, but it's a little confusing on iOS. But with regards to the product, the video output, the only thing that I refuse to use, and it might be due to my Wi-Fi setup, it's not Wi-Fi 6, the two-way calling or the two-way radio, the two-way communication, because it does have a microphone and it does have a speaker, so you can communicate with whomever is there. Even me sitting where I am right now, and the camera is just over there, maybe 15 feet, the delay is terrible. It sounds like I am on a 2G edge network and trying to live in a 5G world.
I said,
You said what?
And it's extremely surprising, and I think it has to do with the Wi-Fi, like not being Wi-Fi 6. And if that's the case, that's quite unfortunate, because I don't know how many people are actually upgrading all of their things to Wi-Fi 6. But aside from that, it's pretty good. You can connect it with Google, Alexa, whatever. And for our purposes, keeping an eye out on a certain doorway, you know, it's good to have, especially when the whole family goes out and we have that additional peace of mind. So if you're looking for an inexpensive camera, this is the one that I do recommend you to get. There are obviously other cameras out there on the market that might even be cheaper, but you are gonna sacrifice quality of the video. You might not get a really good subscription that is affordable, and maybe just the overall hardware is a little shoddy. This is pretty good. I would go with it. So if you have any other questions, comments, please leave that in the comment section down below. Links, as always, can be found in the description below. I just want to say this was given to me as a review unit, but you know, the things that I said have no bearing on that relationship. It's not a sponsored video. Nevertheless, y'all have a great one, and make sure you check out our live streams here on Lazy Tech TV. I usually go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you also want to join our Discord, link for that is in the description as well too. So we'll see you in the next one. Later.